Look at that!
He's had a really good laning stage so far. Like to say, he did okay last game. He's going to want to beat it. You know, making sure he doesn't fall too far behind again. Like game 1.
You know, and we saw the Zeus die a couple of times where it just kind of like shut down his game a little bit. It can be the same thing here with the Snapfire too, if you can call it out. Snapfire feels like that kind of hero where it's fragile. In that,
all it takes is when Tiny gets blinked, Tiny +1, they kill everybody. Like one person, I mean. It doesn't matter who they find, they can like blow them up instantly.
I'll make pressured a little bit.
30 seconds and counting.
I don't think he needs to tango just yet. He's got enough time to regen with that 2.8 health regen. On the screen, it actually says popular heroes Tiny, Clockwork, Snapfire, Void, Tusk. We're yet to see Clock, we're yet to see Tusk, and I think Tusk is kind of fallen out of favor. I didn't see it once yesterday, and there was... I haven't seen it once. I don't think I actually saw it once throughout that entire LAN, the 3 days.
Which, can I say, I'm really happy about. I think it was super overrated. That hero's okay, but like, yes, it has flex value at the start of the draft, so it's like alright and things, but I think there was just better heroes available.
I think if 4A in that event with Yang, they would have picked the Tusk a lot more.
Potentially, yeah. And we have seen it once or twice. Saw it a couple times in the other days we cast before, right? But yeah, I'm personally not the biggest fan of that hero. It's okay.
I just love when you get to Mike Tyson someone, knock him out from half health.
When you get act and you kick someone away from Underlord's Dark, that's when it really gets fun.
Or them ruptured. And you just kick them.
Yeah, he tried to spawn the illusion there on team, try and block the arrow kill onto the street, but unfortunately couldn't find it. And the angle to block.
Hold weapon. I'm going to drag the creep wave away. A little bit of a robbery. Can anyone stop this even? It throws some harassment out, but that's just about it.
Yeah, I mean, Night Stalker's kind of one of those heroes that even if you do get onto him, like Oracle doesn't offer a huge amount of lane pressure until like that level 3 mark, when he has that huge power spike. It's a little bit difficult.
Watched Faith Beyond on this Mars a couple of times, and he's really impressed me with it.
He's a good Mars player.
It's just him off lane in general. Like he seems to enable himself, obviously, but like we talk about off lane a lot, where it seems like you're on the short end of the stick a lot, but he makes the game so much. Like this is MO just securing farm, keeping his team in it.
Can I just say, it's really funny watching Morana trying to harass a TV in lane. So much armor, he just doesn't care. And
2 minutes into the game, 12 armor.
And now he has like 50% physical damage, which is just crazy.
That is a lot of armor. And he's Ami doing a really good job. 11 and 5.
Especially with this Night Stalker messing with the wave before, like you expect Ami to do potentially to be doing slightly worse, maybe a missed the wave or something, but pretty much perfect TS so far.
Yeah,
close at least.
Nothing to say. Takes him. He's okay. That's I think the second spell he's popped.
Like block. Sorry, I keep looking at bot lane, but he's using these illusions really well to block the arrows onto creeps and the big creeps and stuff in the camp. It's just super cool. Top lane.
Yeah, let's see if they can get this kill on Erica. The sweep. Erica doesn't want to come back in. Yeah, he's on the run. D-Boy looking to get the kill. He pops a fairy fire. Body blocks from Jinko. Keeps Faith Beyond alive.
Do they have a salve? They don't have a salve up in this top lane. Okay, there's a courier coming out, but it only has tangos. So Erica still have to be really careful up here. It's just, you know, considering how much burst potential they have on the radiant side.
PYW and Innocence trading back and forth. Was double creep with pushing over top?
Mars very happy, right?
You can score these last hits, yeah. 1 for 1. 1 for 2. Alright. 2 for 4. 3 for 5. 4 for 6. And 5 for 7, not bad. Yeah. First what? Fortune's End. So the right click war ends up going in the favor of PYW, but then you give over a kill to Ori because he's got haste and Mortimer's running on 2 feet. EY also drops the Faith Beyond. So a couple of kills there for LGD.
It's around a dog.
Fire Snap Cookie. Great. Scatterblast, nothing to say, survives. I think he wanted to touch Ori in the air. He still lives. And he'll get his bottle refilled by Innocence as well as a South.
This medic being to the mid lane. Again,
tactical.
I doubled him as well.
Yeah. A little bit of a tactical feed. Fire Snap Cookie, arrow hitting, and Fortune's been thrown forward, so nothing to say. Will survive. Consoft up towards top lane. Faith Beyond, he gets chased down. Nothing that Chunyu can do.
When DY hits level 3 on this Elder Titan, his Afro Spirit damage really starts to makes the most of that. It's night time as well, so now down in the bot lane. I mean, Arme's had a really good time, but we'll see if they can put any more pressure onto him now with the 5-minute mark. 2 points in Hunter of the Night, 3 points in Void.
Arme, he's getting closer to the 6. Morphosis coming through, PYW making the move over towards bottom as an arrow, but would be hard to put it through. Ooh, arrow! Oh that one hits! But nobody following up.
They know
they're gonna try to.
Like, now he's gone. Like, this is meta usage as well. This is really bad for Arme.
He's down here too. They well, not Arme, they all force bottom. They're gonna try to take this out, right? Push this in at least.
It's gonna fall. Oh, that's pretty sad.
Is that worth a glyph thing?
Ori, TPing top.
Sleep on a Faith Beyond. Spear connect on an Erica over the tree, but Mortimer's Kitchen's coming through. Faith Beyond in trouble. Body blocks from DY trying to corral him in, and they'll do just that. Ori now getting a kill over in the top lane and getting Ame bottom.
I love how Ori plays a Snapfire well. Like, as soon as he hits level 6, he looks and plays on the map. Like,
Avalanche toss. PYW, Purifying Flames. The kill.
It's hard by so much XP already in the game, actually. Now, we've seen these position 5s today be a little bit far behind on XP, but I mean, Oryx and Elder Type both doing a really good job so far.
Yeah, Skyrath actually behind the Oracle.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
All the supports at least level 4 already. They're just gonna have to get back into go now on the TP.
Yeah, Innocence meanwhile making a stack. Royal Jelly for Ori. They'll ship that over to Erica as well. And a faded brooch for Ame.
Short mid lane.
They go after the Elder Titan. They've got the silence, and Fortune's End finishes the off. Fire Snap Cookie hits Innocence as well as the arrow, getting the follow-up stun.
That's a okay.
Yeah, that's... Maybe they want to use this Chrono go over the jungle for Ame.
Yeah.
They've got the vision on him already.
I think they thought they were going to find more, but yeah, with the Knights coming through, like you said, they'd have Chrono. So.
He doesn't have Sunder either. He's gone through 3. Now they've got the Sounds of the Crippling Fear. Great arrow from PYW. The lead, obviously, there from Old 11, just kind of forcing him into a spot where PYW can put that arrow in the right spot.
It's nice stuff. It's nice to take him to the end a little bit here.
Yeah, Chrono on it too. Got Old 11 go to the backlines look of Shinkyu. They'll TP in 1 on the Mars, but they'll lose the Skywrath Mage. They hit its spear, but do they have the damage? Mortimer's Kiss coming in. Old 11 able to fly away from the fight. They go after the Tiny, and I don't think he's going to survive. He gets bashed up, killed off. 2 heroes down to the side of LGD. They also took out Ame earlier in this. Fear right on top. Innocence. He's looking like the 3rd one to fall. Double kill there. Old 11 ends up dead. Faith Beyond They'll at least grab that, but this is going really poor for LGD, who will now TP in Chunyu again. So, concussive shot, as well as the arcane bolt, but it just does not look like they have the damage, so all of a sudden Arena just gets used for the sake of usage there.
You have to remember at the same time, the Void's not been farming for like the last minute or so, right? So yeah, it's great they're winning fights, but they didn't take any of the tower. They didn't do any damage to the tower, and the quarter one farm. It's okay, but it's not like massively game winning here. It is about to be the 10-minute mark as well, so Night Stalker, they lose that ability to fight constantly during the night. TB's going to be happy with that one.
They're happy they can get that. The other teams think that as well.
He gets a faded approach on the 20 and Royal Jelly. Hell yeah.
Happiness is a faded brooch. Remember the Beatles singing that one. Innocent and Chunyu of the tower. I'm looking for an opportunity to maybe jump in. He doesn't have Chrono Spear, so it is a risk. TP situation is not amazing for LGD, but they do TP out Innocence, and now Chunyu gets caught by himself. However, he used the arrow, so he just TP'd out.
They should be able to take this time.
Not the worst thing in the world. Over mid, old 11 concussive shot as well as the arcane bolt again from Chunyu. It tossed them up into the air with the avalanche, but they just don't get this kill onto the Night Stalker, and they'll pressure the tier 1 mid.
Should be get it. I think they have to bring numbers over here to defend this. Yeah, or he's coming back over. Maybe a little bit delayed.
They're trying to take tier 1 themselves. Whatever his case is coming out, but a save is dead. Innocent's not level 6 yet, so he doesn't have that false promise. They look over at this Skywrath. Silence, arcane bolt, and he's looking for a way back in. He's got the void, he just needs one more concussive shot. The arrow! Oh, they're not the arrow, the spear. They're both pointed. They get the kill though on Night Stalker.
Oh, it's really greedy from old 11 to go for that kill when he saw them after in.
But you can see his like bloodlust as he kind of like zigzagged in and out, was looking to, can I get him? Calculating his head.
It was the fact he used the void to start on some HP. It's like, hell yeah, I'm going in.
Yeah, that's that tunnel vision.
Everybody's completely ignored because it's been like non-stop fighting mid for a while now.
And bottom.
And bottom, yeah.
It's not going to stop.
Top's the dead lane for both teams. Oh my god. We're evolving.
Although if you take this, again, it's just going to open up the jungle. This is what we saw in the first game, where LGD were able to open up the map and really start to shut down and choke out the map on Vici's side. But PYW over mid ends up dead to Ame. He was under that tower in just a touch too far.
Why?
Now Innocence is 6, by the way. Who's got the false promise?
Why was he under the tower? Was it a spear or something? I didn't see that at all.
I didn't see. I was looking top.
Tiny's gonna get the top.
Oh. Faith Beyond.
Oh, dear.
And the double damage now pick up for Ori.
He's getting really close to the axe now, only about 1,400 gold away. When you have a Night Stalker and Vici on your team, this is real scary to play against for LGD.
Look, the Dyer's top tower! He's under attack!
Can you charge up the sweep as you fly through the air on the other
No, but
side?
that would be insane. Valve, Ice Frost, make it happen.
The timings you'd have to pull off on that would be, you'd have to like calculate how long you're going to be in the air.
It's the same. Imagine you can do it with like tiny tops and everything. So good.
You just throw in rocks from the sky?
Yeah, hell
With an avalanche? Come on, Ice Frog.
Mate.
What's up? Facebook's bottle right now for nothing to say, and he's looking for a blue dev. He hasn't exactly been farming all too well. Him and Faith Beyond sit behind the 3 cores of Vici. We've had a very fun game so far, but the Mystic Flare right down on the PYW. Chunyu will get the kill. That combined with the Fortune's End allows them to really put damage on Mirana.
Yeah, I will say that this he's really farming his way back into the game. Like, if you put TV's network in comparison to the Voids, this is what I was saying him making that decision to live before. It looks really good for Vici overall in terms of kills and things, but he's falling far behind the TV now. So they have to carry on fighting now with this chrono. to try and like make the most like disadvantage. Whenever he's growing his fire.
Chrono
They do.
onto the Oracle. Go for the Faith Beyond or split her down as well as the arena. Sold it and killed. America gets Innocence. Old 11 gets Faith Beyond. A couple of kills there for Vici. Now 12 to 8. Entire time though, Ahmed continuing to just farm his way into the man. He's getting pretty close on it.
It's a couple of big. We've always saying though, it's not just about the kills, it's about the structure damage. So when they didn't get it before, they find it.
Keep playing really well up to this point. The question of whether or not they can get through Terrorboy with the amount of farm that he's got.
I think they can with this axe that comes out on Orange. Because we've talked about this. This is effectively a 700 damage move. If you throw that Night Stalker in, you throw the ET in, follow up with a pump. I don't know. I think
To me, it feels like it's almost auto every single time, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's in trouble
Because of
with it.
shot and fortunes, and they can follow up the route with the spear, landing the Mystic Flare, and a kill there for OGD. That's the combo that they want to continue to use.
When I say he's in trouble a little bit, what I meant is he's in trouble quite a lot.
Dead on his screen already. Sweet. Avoided. Well done by Ame. Oh, UI turned the other way, and Barca could be away from this TV.
Okay, two big moments. Finding a fling, Sapphire has axe. Who's gonna find a kill first?
There's nothing to say. I don't know. Spit all right on him. And the sweep with the Mortimer's kisses. And you look at the damage that comes through onto the Tiny, but he gets saved by Innocence with the false promise. They'll continue to chase. I think they've got the damage to get the kill with Old 11 right on top of him. Then it's he backs it up behind the arena, throws the avalanche in as well as the spear. They get the kill here out for the Night Stalker. Old 11 falls first. Metamorphosis is submitted by Ame. That Cinder goes after Oryu's on the run. So they initiated on this one. Faith Beyond coming forward. He doesn't have a lot of mana, but he has a spear available in 2 seconds with the fortunes in. Do they have the spear? No. Sweeps there. Ame goes out onto the face as well as the avalanche shots. Up hits on the Mars. Now they go forward. DY as well as people to be trying to make something happen with the Earth Splitter coming through. But it's not going to land on anybody on the side of OGD. To continue to move forward, thinking about reinitiating on this one. Couple up, spit out onto the Marana, moving forward, doesn't land, but now they've got the vision out on the Faith Beyond the bridging TPs away, and the fight ends there. We'll put a bookmark in it.
There was a spear that came out from the master that almost completely sniped the void. He couldn't get the time walk off with the Skyrath silence on him. It was a nice cookie for him. It just kept them far enough away.
Fine toss. DY. He goes down and nothing to say, but Old 11 and make the rotation over. I say has a 8, so he's just going to retreat off this.
Only one person died in that fight before.
Yeah. They've got the silence on the Oracle, scatter blast, and down goes Innocence. That's the control, or not the control, the silence. That's going to be a big problem for this Oracle. Gobble up.
Yeah.
Sit out. It's too late.
Close though, very close. I'm making the right read.
You just hear the cannon get, or well, the mouth get filled.
I really like how Arme's playing this game though. He's farming, he's trying to dodge fight, he's joining in more with Mecha. He doesn't have
Out of Atos avalanche toss with a Mystic Flare on Old 11.
It's a nighttime kill
Quick
as
kill.
well.
Yeah. Big
Grab us
came out of the fight.
just before he died. Oh no, he's on the floor.
See if you can make a highlight reel of all the gobble up and spit out, and just play the music from what's that? Or just the sound from that video. Oh baby, a triple! Where you're just sniping people out of the air with that.
This art is just so fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean it's such a long range initiation and long range damage.
It's about to hit level 12 as well, so his kiss is really going to start to hurt at this point.
Gobble up, spit out. Into the Oracle with the Starstorm and the kisses. They land the arrow. They've got the silence. They have the damage. They'll get the kill.
We'll just lose half his HP straight away. Good stuff. Heals
By the void. Even in the moonlight shadow, do they have the damage to get the kill? Ooh, just time walks away.
Radiant's middle tower is
Did he? I think he must have time walked off the Tiny's original combo. I didn't see what happened, but both his spells were on cooldown. I feel like if the Tiny's just patient and then waits for the master to come through with the Yules, they have to kill, right?
Dragon scale, ring. This void going for mask minus BKB.
He has so much mana regen now with Aquila, Vici, and Royal Jelly. Doesn't need clarities for the rest of the game. Not with these times.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We're going for a blink dagger. I don't know, man. They got the scan, fire time he already used, concussive shot comes in as well as the avalanche mystic flare. It's not on my screen, but I know it's hitting, and they get the kill.
Big killers with a 5 guard towards nothing to say.
Who had a very slow start.
He was so close to the blink as well on the snap fire, so the fact that he can play that feels really good. Now they're going to use this meta, and this is what I mean. Arme, he doesn't join all the fights, but he's joining the right cycle. He has meta available, instantly starts pushing them out. And they might be able to try and look towards hitting the tier 2 potentially. I'm a little bit worried about this,
illusions. They're picking them out and they want to go. And now Night Stalker, he gets caught. They've got the Yules, they'll hit the spear, so now they might be able to retreat off this Faith Beyond triple kick from PYW. Look to line this up with the arrow as well as the sweep. And Faith Beyond, he'll go down to old 11.
Sometimes you just got to triple it. And these kills, you know, spit out. How's it going?
Denying siege creep. And old 11 just swipes up a bounty as he's going into the axe. Big item here for old 11 when he gets it.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know how much I like that. I guess if they think the game's going to go late, then the axe is going to be really good. But surely they might, like even a halberd or something, like, you know, they definitely have 4 stuff on the die side. That's one thing for sure. Against this Syrah, well, like even Glimmer Cape's good. Does anyone? Yeah, ET's going Glimmer. Okay. He's got Arcanes. Do you ever see an ET with Arcane?
Now. I guess.
Yeah.
Got him. Nah. I don't know.
Tranquil's so good at the moment.
Dire's middle tower is under
I saw the double tranquils yesterday. That was fun. On the bug.
Literally build Tranquil supports at the moment because it feels so good.
God, Scotty for this TV. Gobble up, spit out. Where is it landing? Over by Faith Beyond. Doesn't hit. They've got the sentry down. They need to be careful on the side of the Dire. They've got the vision out onto the face of the void, so they'll turn back off for a second. But the round of Beatrice comes in with a BKB pop by Erica. Mystic Flare misses. Fortune's End thrown by Innocent. Over on the side, they've got themselves the spear as well as the toss on Marana. They get the kill on a PYW. Now they're thinking maybe go for the Chrono. That's exactly what they do. They don't really have to follow up damage at the moment. Mortimer's kiss is coming through onto the tiny butt. Arena now down right on top of Erica. Fire snap cookie that lands on the tiny butt. They've got themselves the spear. Rolls the Fortune's End with the Pier Fire. Get the kill to Erica. They force back the rest of Vici as they take out another in DY. LGD winning yet another fight at 3K ahead and right by the tier 2 tower.
You can see for Erica there, it was really difficult to find that jump at the initiation. The Skyraft and the Oracle just dealt with it, so he couldn't play both. And then he wants to be able to kind of the tiny, like, alter away so he can't do the spells from stage in this right now. I mean, Oracle's level 12 now, like, it's so much faster because he's back to Fate Seed second. He doesn't even have to use the false point to keep the dining break. He knows it's basically only magic damage, so...
23 minutes, they're going for the racks.
Why not?
Yeah, they're so farmed at the moment.
It's like they're going to just chill out because they don't have enough for too long. I don't mind too much. I mean, this game's looking really good for them. The only way they throw this game is by taking a really big high ground push. This team is so far. Look at everybody's net worth in the game, and it's like above and beyond everybody else.
It's got a 5k lead on the Snapfire. The Void really hasn't found much either.
The 5k net worth advantage they had is literally just the TB to the Void. Everybody else is very similar.
Are scanning. The Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Vici's movements around the map, they just haven't been able to find these heroes on LGD. I think LGD are moving around the map a lot better at the moment.
Yeah, and at the moment they found every fight has been like in front of an objective as well, which is always nice to see.
Blink Dagger picked up for the Mars, so that'll help him get an arena down, especially in that last fight where Blink Dagger would have really benefited him. But he still got the arena down right into the Faceless Void, so it was fine. Erica really needs to bump. He's going to the NKB after this Mask of Madness BKB is start. Ags is finished for the Night Stalker. What we haven't really been seeing is Old 11 being able to focus this Oracle in fights.
There's a blink distance. Like, how are you supposed to fight this guy now? It's going to be really hard.
Yeah. They're going to shove this Blink Dagger with the arena if they're in the right position. And he just time locked. That's going to be your objective potentially. And there's the Blink Spear. Could be KD from Eric, but they turn this around. How many shots comes through into DY? They can go to the other side to start off the Mystic Player. Drop right on top of the Night Stalker. They've got the silence on him, but nothing to say. Might be a little bit before the BKB runs out on it. They've got the arrow to follow up from PYW onto the Tiny. Bonus Fear on it to do the damage. They look to heal up this Tiny Metamorphosis as well as right clicks on Eric. He needs to be careful. Time wants you up. We've got the arena down that locks up PYW. They get the kill on Anus. They've taken out the Oracle. Now they're going to Skyrim Base. They got a big huge. Erica falls to Ame. Ame in the Metamorphosis. A lot of damage with the arrow being thrown. PYW on a Fate beyond. Old 11 just skirts with his left, and Ori now target of this aggression and anger from LGD has nothing to say, as well as Ame focus and kill off the Snapfire. Meanwhile, Old 11 crippling fear looking for Faith Beyond with PYW. They're both pretty low. They need to be careful. They've got the third coming in DY. They find Faith Beyond. God's Rebuke pushes him away. Trying to use that void to close the gap, but they won't be able to take out this Mars.
I'm surprised they didn't try and head towards the Roche bit after the Ori stun. Yeah, especially with the rest of this meta going, right? You know, they knew there was a Chunyu or anything, but they're just going to go back, chill out, farm for now. When this TV gets attacked, actually, how he dies. Because it's not even just that, it's that you have the Oracle behind him as well. I'm really struggling to see where the damage output's coming from at the moment on Vici. Like, this Ori Snapfire Axe is really good early on. But now, it feels like they're very much falling on the Void to do damage, but he's had to get second out in BKB. He doesn't have that in KB for a long time still.
They even found the backline in that fight too, for Vici, but they just got very split up.
Like, maybe if they can find the easy way of getting on top of TV with the much broader, like getting his armor down to, his base armor down to 0, maybe they can kill him. Even then, it's really difficult. Like, if DY ever tries to go near the Terrorblade, he's probably, should already be dead.
God, Ame. So much for him. Getting real close to the Satanic. Already has the Reaver on it. Won't be too long. And then Metamorphosis up in 38 seconds. Roche is available, so they could go for that. Are the boots to travel with the Blink Dagger worth it for this Snapfire? Yeah, but is that even gonna do it? Like, do you? I don't know. He's got the Satanic, continue to farm, gets another stack, and finds a quick nade gun. And a Titan Sliver. Okay. Erica spotted. There's the spear this time. Oh, Mystic Flare is down. I can't see it, but they get the kill there on Erica. PYW trying to leave. Goes into the Moonlight Shadow. DY comes over as well. He'll go for the stop, but look at nothing. He blinks forward. They might get the kill on the DY. He's around. Old 11 goes towards Chunyu. The sounds with the 4-step away, or he fires up Cookie. Bringing it down right on top of the Elder Titan, as well as the Mirana, the shot that toss. Will get the kill on the DY. He'll go over to Old 11, who's trying to run away from this fight. They found themselves over with the Yules, and now the Yules got the Rebuke. Avalanche coming in out of the Sapphire with the Purifying Flames as well as Fortune's and Hop gets the kill, and GG is called by Vici. GG with the reverse sweep. They continue their streak and take the series 2-1.